Man, I keep forgetting to get out of school full screen recently. I don't know why. But whatever. Okay, so welcome to Daily Deltarune Boss challenge number 205. And as you may have been able to notice, even though they're pretty small, Pink and Flowery have been added to the wheel. So from now on, they have a chance to be part of the roster that I fight. Chapter 5 bosses are in. Just obviously, given the chances, it's not very likely that I get either of them until a couple days. But they are finally here, so I'll be able to start fighting them. But today we are doing Tenna with just Chris, medium tier items, and teammates can heal but can't do anything to help. Do have to decide the win method. And it's going to be violence anyway, okay. Yeah, no, I'd rather not get no-hit Pink. I can do it, but it would be a bit tricky. Okay, medium tier with violence, and they can heal. Why is my audio split? That was weird. But, whatever. Yeah, no, my audio is doubled. What is that? Hold on. There's something weird with my audio. Give me a sec. Hold on. Yeah, the sound cut, it's normal. Just give it a sec. Alright, I think it's fixed. Yeah, Sword Rod does give Chris a pretty big boost, so it can be pretty good. And yeah, I've played Doors quite a bit, and yeah, it can be best to. Oh wait, this is my ERAM file. Give me a sec. I forgot I swapped the Tenna and ERAM files when I did the challenge the other day. I gotta swap them back. Give me a sec. There we go. Okay, and wait, which one's the original? I guess it must be that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sorry, it took a little bit. I was testing. Okay. Medium tier. Okay, medium tier. So that's 9. Spike band is 5. So I can get the twin ribbon. For Susie. Well, Susie isn't really gonna help that much. Okay, 3 and 4 for the mental effect. I guess I can put like a lodestone. And fiber scarf. And oh wait, I can't use saber 10. Make a saber. Alright. Well, you can't get good artifacts every time, number block. And yeah, for doors, it is good to start with the flashlight and the lockpicks if you do have enough knobs. It usually gives you the best chance because yeah, you can get more items with the lockpicks, and you can even get some coins which will get you some of your knobs back. Okay, even with just Chris, this probably should be pretty quick. Even with just medium tier. Should only take like a dozen turns or so. With the sword route. Oh, good job, Atina. Yeah, sparing Jevil is, well, technically sparing Jevil would be easier because thanks to Hypnosis you can deal less damage. And you can defend to grind the TP. It's less risky to do, to pacify Jevil. Alright. You said cut? Yeah, I'm about to cut you, unfortunately. I'm sorry about this. Tenna. You don't really deserve it. Blame the... Blame the RNG. It's the reason you... You have to suffer. Yeah, well, I have no-hit ERAM a couple times, but it's, like, I really don't like fighting him, as you can tell, so I usually avoid it. I still find it insane that, like, someone managed to no-hit a triple ERAM. I forgot their username, but I know they also, fought Pink pretty quickly. You know what's funny? They... Damn, I keep missing my critical shots. What is happening? They, made a video about, beating Pink. And since they didn't count the turns of the, dating simulator, since they didn't count those turns as turns, they only said 7 turns. So I remember, like, 1 or 2 people left a comment on my video saying that, you know, oh, someone beat Pink in 7 turns. And I actually thought that I was going insane because, like, from my gameplay, I was sure that 9 was the minimum. And when I saw that someone said someone did 7, I got pretty much scared. But then I figured out they just didn't count the dating turns as turns, so... So in reality, it took them 10 turns. But I did find a video of someone else beating Pink in 9 turns before I did, and their strategy was very similar to mine, but the difference is they actually used the double twin ribbon instead of going full TP, because I didn't consider it because I thought the TP gain would be too low with a double twin ribbon. But it turns out it is enough to fully graze the bombs. Like, if you stand in the corner, you can graze all sides of the bomb attack and get a lot of TP from it. So it's actually more consistent than my version, but it's, you know, my version still works. And, you know, another thing that's pretty funny about Pink is that originally I did the fight, but it took me like 11 turns, and I thought it was the minimum because I didn't realize that Share Food could give more Doki. I thought 2 was the maximum because, you know, like, lower level items give 1, higher level give 2. I didn't think it could give more. And when I saw that someone did Pink in 10 turns, I decided to try and figure out 9 turns out of spite. Just thinking, you know, I'm the guy who over-optimized the bosses. I should find a way to save 1 turn, and I did, but it was pretty hard. At least the way I did it. But if I have to do it again, I have a more consistent way, which is actually, it is the strategy that I used during my 200th daily challenge, in which I redid every boss as fast as possible. I used the double twin ribbon, and yeah, it ended up being a lot better. No, ERAM is not coming onto the wheel. I don't even know what I would be able to do with him if I added him on the wheel, because, like, I can't find a way to like do alternative damage or anything, so it's I legit like if there was something interesting I could do with ERAM, I probably would add him to the wheel, but I don't really have any ideas. But anyways, thank you for watching.